The man who had given us 15 million naira, I was saying to him, you know what, because he didn't borrow us, we actually gave him an equity, a part of the property, right? I said to him, we have money now, can we buy back the property? He said to me that I can't sell the property back to you. However, because you have been successful, go and value your company. And then by the time we value the company, in 6 months, we're worth 3 billion naira based on our assets.
Wow.
Because we have moved from not just one property to a second property to a third property. We got to a point that we became the fastest growing real estate firm in the whole of Kaduna. By tomorrow, I'll be commissioning a roundabout in Kaduna named after us.
Wow.
Because of the great things we are doing in Kaduna.
Wow.
So this is our story, and that was how we moved from Kaduna to Abuja to Lagos, and now we're starting something in South Africa. We have a company registered in the US, and we just keep moving. This is our story.
Wow, what an inspiring story, all right? You need to be audacious, right? It's not just what is in your pocket, all right? It's how bold and how you can navigate around with the power of relationship and all of that. Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Deji. Now, Mr. Tommy, what's your story? Tell us your story.
With all these...
with all these billions.
All these billion people, do you think I want to tell my story? Good afternoon, everyone, once more. My name is Agboola, and I am into Forex. It's a niche where you hear a lot about it, but to actually find the real players in the game can be quite tedious. I read engineering, mechanical production in school, and I had a master's in IT. But right from when I finished engineering, I knew it was not for me. I came out with 2-1, so it wasn't a problem of whether I wasn't good at what I do. I'm good. But I'm someone that loves money, right? So 2007, I finished serving, and I started shopping around for exactly what I want to do with my life. Then I was working on a project with NYSC. It was a global fund project, also backed by UNICEF, on peer education and stuff. I was just there, whiling away time as an M&E officer. Then one day, I heard about all these wonder banks. Everybody was just saying Forex. That was when Forex was entering into Nigeria. And I had somebody in Kaduna, coincidentally, because that's where I served, to actually teach me about this thing. And when he taught me, we were meant to have 3 lessons. I paid him. After the first lesson, I said, no, I don't need another lesson. I went online and started doing my reading, joined so many forums, doing my research. Then the world was still much more simple. So I had a lot of conversation with foreigners on those chats, those forums, and I started entering into the FX space. I did beginner's mistake. I started collecting money from people to run investments, because once you go into this, you become a pro under 6 months, deceiving yourself. And as it will normally end, I lost the funds. It became all manner of cases, left, right, center. But I didn't stop. At the point, my family practically disowned me. They're in Lagos. They say I'm spoiling the family name, I'm soiling the family name. How can an engineer with a master's in IT say you are into Forex and all those stuff? Yeah, but I didn't stop, because I knew that this is what I wanted. And why did I choose this? I know that on engineering, on IT, there's a ceiling on how much you can earn as a person. I looked at the top guys in Nigeria then that I knew, and the top companies. So I drew a conclusion that if you are not in the oil sector as an engineer, or in the oil servicing sector, it might be very hard for you to earn something meaningful. So I said, okay, let me continue. So I continued. At the point my dad died, they sold some of his estates. All my siblings used theirs to buy property. I used my own to settle debts. I said, no problem. According to my people, no one will continue. So at a point in time, someone introduced me to a company, a brokerage firm that was looking for people that were into FX, people that could train others. The company is a Russian company. So in 2011, I got a job with them. And the rest, they say, is history. From there, I started carving myself. I started focusing much more on what I really wanted to do, which was to have one of the biggest investment firms in Africa. So we started the journey. I remember my first salary was 98,700. Before that time, I had been training people for free. I and my partner would drive all the way to Zaria, we'd go to Jos, we were doing trainings for free. So when I got the job, and the same job description was training people, I was like, we do these things for free. Why are you guys paying me for it? Of course, I was saying that in my mind, though, so that they would not cancel my salary. So when I got my first salary, I didn't know what to do with it. That was in 2011 as a staff in a brokerage firm. Then from there, I went on and on and on. Then in 2014, I changed workplaces, got into another firm. This one is a UK firm. Then from there, I got into an Israeli firm. And from the Israeli firm, that was the last time I earned in Naira. Because I had in mind exactly what I wanted. So I just pursued that path. And the thing is that, okay, today I was just coming from a seminar. I was speaking somewhere on a particular product. And I told them that if you look at Bitcoin, from when Bitcoin was $20 for one Bitcoin, to now that Bitcoin is over 100,000 for one Bitcoin, you can plot the graph, okay, from 20 to 100,000 as one straight line. But everyone here knows that it's not one straight line. There is a lot of turmoil, a lot of problems, a lot of up and down. But what matters at the end of the day is the point A and point B. So I knew what I wanted. I started pushing for it. I am a career person, even though I'm also a businessman. But in my career, I now noticed that if I continue in the training line or sales line, this is my ceiling. So I changed myself to the business development, which can take me up to CEO level. So I continued. I became country manager at some point, regional manager, West Africa. Now I'm head of African business for a particular brokerage firm. If you don't clap, I'll clap for myself, don't worry. What I'm trying to pass across is that you might have read a certain, a certain course. Because when we're growing up, well, in the Yoruba home, there are only 4 courses you can study. Is it that medicine, accountancy, engineering, or law? You want to do biology, what's biology? Or you want to do librarian stuff, you can't do all those things. So I just had to go for what was allowed. So you might be having a certain course now, or doing a certain course now, but you have to find out what exactly do you want. And when you find out what you want and you go for it, you might suffer a little bit too. But eventually you get what you want. Now I don't have interviews anymore. I just have chats if I want to. There is no month that I don't get 2 to 3 offers in my LinkedIn profile, in my LinkedIn messages, saying that, do you want to come and work with us? Do you come and work with us? Based on what Pastor Abu said, if you have the right set of skills, experience, people will be looking. There are some people that are looking for jobs. There are some people that job is looking for them, and they are still saying no. But take your time. You will get there eventually. And for me, right now, I'm telling myself that this is the last company I want to work for. I've been developing my own company. It's coming up. It's one of our associate sponsors here. And that's what I want to really push for. So, in a nutshell, I think this is
That's your story, right? Okay, can we appreciate him for that? Okay, I want to ask just a quick one from Mr. Deji to Mr. Bayode and Mr. Tomi. What was your propelling force, all right? Because I know you transition into a whole lot of things. There are a whole lot of people that put group CEOs to their name. They have a water factory, they have real estate, they have these and all of that. I'm going to come to the thought of Mr. Bayode and me on multiple streams of income and all of that. Now, what's your thoughts, okay, on you diversifying, all right? Diversifying into other things. Why not consolidate one thing? You are into several things as group CEOs and all of that, you know. So I just want your thought in just 1 minute, sir. Just your thoughts. on diversification?
Funny enough, as you kept mentioning the word diversifying, the word I kept hearing is die. Honestly speaking, if you are into business, I do not encourage you to diversify so fast, because you are going to be dying. Let's use that word. Or you will die practically. But the truth is, what should happen is do something, succeed at it, stand on your feet, consolidate, then snowboard into another thing. For us as a company, what we started with was the real estate firm. And immediately we noticed that we had good cash flow, we had a system. For instance, our business in Kaduna, I've not been there in months, but it's running. We have a system. On a daily basis, money enters into the account. We have a system. It's an automated system. It then gives me time to focus on other things. Now, recently, as of last week, we have somebody who has come in who looks at transactions, who does sign off. I don't deal with money in the company anymore. So what I'm now doing is I'm focusing on other areas of the business. So please don't diversify too fast.
When you've not consolidated.
Consolidate, make sure you are standing. You have a system that is running almost without you, and then you can begin to move to other
All right,
things.
thank you. So when you hear the word diversification, it means die. If you've not consolidated, then after consolidation, you build system. So, Mr. Bayagbi, your thoughts?
My thought on multiple stream I think we have had that conversation.
Yes.
Number one, I've always maintained that, I'm one of those people that believes that they said you can't keep all your eggs in the same baskets. I believe you can keep all of them in the same baskets. In fact, keep them all in the same basket and watch over your baskets carefully. Now, as you grow, you can now be talking of multiple streams of income. The first one you want to do is to build the one you are doing and build it very, very well. In fact, when you actually look at it, let's take Elon Musk for example. Is it diversified? It's in one sector, technically. He's not going around a lot of sectors. Do you understand? Some people tell, there was one time I was speaking on this, somebody said, Kunla Falaya is doing a lot of things. No, he's in the same creative industry. He's doing hotel, the same creative industry. He's doing film, he's doing fashion, the same creative industry. But you see somebody who's I'm doing everything accounting, right? I'm doing the technology around accounting, I build an accounting software. I'm still within the same area, building on it. But you see somebody that is into accounting, he wants to also open a supermarket. I don't think I have the power to do that. Do you understand? Because I've been losing a lot of focus in learning a whole lot of new things to be able to manage that thing. So I believe first that build one stream of income and build it very well. Concentrate on it. And the more you are concentrating on it, the more you start seeing the tricks, the way to manage. Just like what you have said now, what you have been involved in, same thing.
The same thing.
So over the years, you will have learned the tricks around that same business. Then you can now be using that to do other things. The best you can talk of, if I say, what I used to agree with people in multiple teams on this job is that maybe build a mutual fund. Take an insurance. It's not something that you are going to be bothered about doing. But somebody says, oh, I need to have a boss. I've tried it before when I was in school. When I went to buy Okada, I sold all the Okada because it's not my line. You understand? It's not my line. It's not my, I don't understand it. But because they said, oh, you have resources, duplicate have multiple streams of income. I went to buy Okada. And then he died.
On this issue of Okada, so I had an experience with Dapo, his mom died and the gratuity came to the next of kin, so he had money. So he came to meet me. What can we do with 1 million? I said, yes, We brought our calculator. Let's buy Okada. When this guy brings weekly money and all of that, we have money. So first week, second week, third week, fourth week, fifth week, the third month, they stole the Okada. They stole the Okada and we're back to ground zero and all of that. So the biker guy went to, took someone and he gave the passenger to give him 1,000 thereabout and said, he does not have to. Okay, go to this next shop and get change for me. He went to the next shop. He just kicked the Okada. He was just watching the Okada going, and that's how the Okada disappeared. What could we do? Investment, capital, everything went down the drain and all of that. So please go into what you know, consolidate, build a system around it, and I tell you, the sky is just beginning. All right. So, Mr. Tommy, in just 2 minutes, what's your thoughts on that?
First of all, I thought it was FX that is risky, but now I'll stay away from Okada and Okada business. We also bought a car anyway, Tokumbo, direct from Cotonou, 680,000. This Vento, Volkswagen. We never made back the money we used in buying the car. We never. So that was the end for me and my wife. Said no more transport business except you are in that sector. What I'm going to reiterate is what both of them have said, but let me look at it from the customer's perspective. There's a friend of mine in the US, we've been friends for long, he won visa lottery and left. Recently, we were talking and he told me, he said, the only reason I'm going to do business with you anytime in the future is because since I have known you, you've only been doing one thing. Consistency does not only matter to you, it matters to people looking at you. Let me tell you, some people will not invest in you in the first 10 years. They know you exist, they are looking at you. They will not invest in you. They want you to cross some threshold. They want to see if you are really serious. So some big money will never come your way until you cross some certain thresholds. But once they see that you are everywhere, then they leave you and let you be. They need people that are masters at their game. So it's the same thing they said I'm going to say. If you continue to be consistent, things will open up for you even more at later stages. There are some people that they did not break through until they got to 12 years, 15 years, doing the same thing.
Yeah.
There's somebody who just call you one day and say, you say you're in real estate, Abi.
Yeah.
Can you manage these billions? It might never even be in Nigeria.
Yeah.
That they say you've been doing this thing. Do you know why people always call and say, oh, we want to talk to you, want to chat with you? Somebody called me and said, oh God, this is your CV, just like Pastor, I want to talk to this person. And they didn't have a space for me in that company. He said, no, that is going to create a team for me because of this. They had their own team. He said, no, he's creating another team in Africa for me that should go and bring my team. That because of this CV that I see. And I said, but I'm working somewhere. He said, how much are they paying me? I told him. He said, they are going to add to it. That they are going to do 30% on top. I left where I was. I went to work with them. So being consistent is not only for you to be very knowledgeable in your field. It's also to attract some people that will never invest in you at the earlier stage, but only at the later stage.
Thank you so much. Okay, we want to drill them again and again and again and again, but we're going to put it a stop here. But we're going to stand up to take a group photograph together. Then after this, we want to do more like to the school represented here, to acknowledge them. One or two persons have something to say. Then the people who are offering scholarship for their WAEC registration will just take a photo shot with them and all that. So let's take a good photograph. Photographer, please. Let's take a good photograph. Yeah. Okay, before I call, I don't know, engineer fine, where's engineer fine? Step out. Any representative from Fusto? Okay, you're here. before we go into that, want to acknowledge some of our sponsors for this event. Okay, so just like I told you, it's a give back to the society. Footstool Estate extended a right hand of fellowship to us. So please, can we appreciate Footstool Estate? We're represented here. Earlier this year, for our media workforce, for my consulting firm, they're sending some of their staff for training. Media workforce comes up every mid-year. They're sending some of their staff for training, and also for this event, they partner with us and held us hand in hand, to make some things happen. So I just want to give like 2 minutes to Footstool Estate to talk about what they are doing and how you can partner with them. So Footstool Estate, can you come please? All right, thank you. Before we do the presentation.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you, Pastor Philip. So my name is Philip, and I'm excited to be. My name is Philip Agboola. I'm the marketing and sales manager for Footstool Limited, Footstool Estate Limited. So basically, we are real estate developers here in Abuja. If you go around town, you see a lot of our billboards. Meanwhile, I would like to say a very big thank you to the convener of this event. Please, can we put our hands together for him, please? And also, I'd like to thank the MC. You are doing a great job. What's your name, please? Pardon? Louis. Okay, thank you so much. And to all the facilitators, thank you so much, sirs and ma'am. So we are a real estate developer. So far, so good. We have about 9 projects that we have presently. We have what we call the Mountain series. We have the Mountain Doors, the Mountain Uno, Tres, and all of that along the airport road in Lube. We are also part of the Hutu project that just, we had about 10 hectares in Hutu that we have already fully sold out. Just recently in July, we launched a project called Angwa, and on the day of the launch, Angwa was fully sold out. Last in August, we also launched a project in Life Camp called Salama. Salama is centered around the word peace, and in just less than 2 months, Salama was sold out. Right now, we also launched a project in Edo called The Eminence. That is our recent baby. We have a couple of projects that we have listed now in Abuja. And one thing about us is that we're an empathetic brand in Abuja, and we care so much about our clients. One of the things that have given us cutting edge is most of the clients that we have, they come to us as referral because of the service that we deliver. So Footstool Estate, we are not just building houses. We say that at Footstool Estate, home is with us. Because when you come to Footstool Estate, we deliver to you what you want, and we also ensure that you come back to us again and again and again. Right now, we are still acquiring more projects here in Abuja. We have more acquisitions coming up. We'd like you to be part of what we do at Footstool Estate. Our office is at Gaines Village, has 4B Gaines Village in Abuja. You can visit our office anytime for consultation. We also consult. We're also into construction. We can build for you, buy land from us, we build for you. If you want to build yourself, you can build yourself. We have qualified engineers, and that's what we do at Footstool Estate. I would like to say a very big thank you to Pastor Faye and his team for this wonderful opportunity. We'd like to be here again and again. Thank you so much.
Namesake, right?
Raise your voice and shout. Come on.
All right, thank you so much. Okay, so earlier this week, Tuesday, we were at Government Science Secondary School speaking to over 600 of their senior secondary school students. And I think about 12 of them are represented here, all right? And with their guardian counseling teacher, right? Or one of their teachers and all of that. I just want to use this opportunity to welcome on stage the 6 persons. I don't know if they are here, right? The 6 person that will be a recipient of the WAEC scholarship for next year, courtesy of Philip Agboola Foundation. All right, so can we welcome the 6th person on stage as they come, and we congratulate them and take group photograph. Sorry, your placard check is not here, but your check is hitting your school next week. All right, so let's welcome the 12 persons. Can I get their names, please? Mr. Martins, can you come and mention their names as they come forward, please? All right, thank you. Let's keep clapping as Martin comes forward.
Okay, so hi again. The 6 students are Haruna Aisha. Hear them, can you just come out? Wokeke Michael. Wokeke Michael. Wait, Ajao Abdul Mutalib. Yes, just, take center stage, please. Awalu Aisha Garba. Amos Adisa Alabi. And then we have Ademuwagun Ayomide Favor.
All right, so the selection criteria, you don't want to know about that. Okay, so all we just have to go to the school, do a random selection of 6 persons you want us to, so we don't have hand in it. Okay, so don't say, okay, why did we pick this? Why didn't we pick all of that? So before we congratulate them and take a group picture, also courtesy of one of our speakers that also speak, but our session is recorded, which we're going to upload on YouTube on legal compliances and all of that. So she promised to give 4 business name registrations free of charge to 4 individuals in this session. All right, while I was in the school on Tuesday, a guy met me and shared his vision with me and why he's qualified, all right, to be one of those that his business will be registered. Just a secondary school student. He said he has a group of friends with business ideas and all of that. So I want to welcome the ICT prefect of GSS, okay, as we're going to be sponsoring the business registration of his idea. Okay, are you here with your friend? Just tell us a little bit about your business and let's see how we can get started with that. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. Okay, so 3 years ago, a group of young secondary school students had an idea. Well, not an idea, but a speculation. What if school didn't work out? As brilliant as we were, what if we didn't get admission to the top universities in Nigeria? Or Abuja, dare I say? So we came up with Hamson Threads, a brand that would not just empower us to leave secondary school, but empower young individuals like ourselves with job opportunities to alleviate them from the terror of missing admission or not getting into the schools of their choices or being failures as most Nigerian parents tag their children. I am Exceloma Benedi. I am the Director of Operations of Hamson Threads, as I would like to address myself. Standing beside me is Umeno Ezium. He's the ICT prefect of our school, and I am proud to say that he is the founder and the head of innovation of Hamson Threads. And I would like to give him the floor to give us a little more insight about what this brilliant idea, which we have conceived, is all about.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Ezio Mano. I am the founding father and the CEO of Hamson Threads. Hamson Threads, as of right now, is not yet fully operational due to what I thought was a holdback, a setback. But after the Get Started program that went on in our school, I found out that that was not a setback. It's a way to go forward. After the Get Started program happened in our school, I found out, what will I wait for tomorrow when I have today? The more I work, the more I pray, the more I do everything I need to do to go forward in life. I also have to think about, what if those things don't work out? What if I don't actually go for them? What if I go to university, I get a degree and I don't get a job? As I'm a secondary school student right now, I have opportunity, I have things I can do in my life. I have things I can do to make it better for me, my associates, our founding fathers and our well thinkers, our well wishers. What did I do? When we sat down together and thought about this, why not create a fashion brand? A place where it's not only a brand, it's a family. It's a place where we come together, we sat down, we thought about it and said that let's not, in case the future isn't as bright as we think, let's make a future for ourselves. Let's make our home. Let's make our place. This is Hamson Threads, a fashion brand born by creativity and deep thinking. This is a brand that offers affordability and quality. At first, when I came to this program, I was looking for sponsorships and I was looking for capital and grants. But when I looked into it very well, I found out that I will still need to think deeper into this organization. I will still need to think more and further. As I said, or as I once said, or as I told all my associates, all my deep thinkers, we are not just students, we are not just children. We are the future leaders of tomorrow. And when is the tomorrow? The tomorrow is now. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you so much. So while I was speaking, somebody was inspired and said, I'm going to sponsor one more student. So we have 7 students right now. We're sponsoring for WAEC registration, courtesy of Mr. David Chukwu Emeka. Thank you. God bless you. All right, come say what you want to say. So after our session on Tuesday, she walked up to me that she wanted to be part of the people coming. And I also, one of the teachers, please put her on the list of people coming. So you just have a word for us. So please don't be bored. This is all what we're all about, inspiring the next generation and all of that. So in 2 minutes, your own speech.
Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, my co-student and my teacher, Ms. Franca. I want to say a very big thank you to the Philip Agboola Foundation for coming to my school on Tuesday. While I was growing up as a child, my mom always made me feel like I know nothing about business. I can't make anything about business. I'm less important to business. But after Mr. Philip Agboola came to my school on Tuesday, I found out that there's more to life, more than just than only education. Education cannot get you to where you want to be. You just have to invest more in life, help others, believe in yourself, because Mr. Philip Agboola told me that 20-something years ago, he was a student of a school, just like I was, and now he owns a foundation. And to me, he is my mentor, because I never had a mentor while I was growing up. As from on Tuesday, he became my mentor because he taught me more about business. He taught me more about life. He taught me that I can be more than what I am now. And all thanks to Mr. Philip Agboola, I am growing in my own business and in my own book writing. And with everything I have to say, my first book that will be published will be given to Mr. Philip Agboola. Thanks.
Wow. I'm so teary right now. And this is just the first stop. And what we intend to do to every government senior secondary school in the city of Abuja, we're writing the Ministry of Education, Science and Technology also. We're taking this crusade, this movement around the school and all of that. Like I was discussing with Martins, who double up my tech support and program manager, that February, March, April, May, we're going to 4 schools. Then we're writing to NICOMSAT MD to host us for an excursion and also to be our host on Children's Day. That's May 2026. All right. Dr. Sam Ibrahim, can we don't have a placard check here to issue to these students, but can you just please say a word and congratulate them for winning this scholarship for their WAEC examination 2026. All right, let's put our hands together for Dr. Sam Ibrahim.
Well, let me say congratulations. Dr. Philip, I'm amazed for what you are doing, because some of them with their names, they're also of other faith.
Yes.
Let me just charge all of you. We're all like this. But God has brought us up. So the future starts now. I want to say, make up your mind. Decide now to succeed, and the whole universe will conspire to help you. Congratulations and thank you, sir.
All right, thank you. Can we put your hands together for them as they go to their seat? Let's put our hands together for them as they go to their seat, okay? Perhaps you want to say, how can you partner with us and all of that, okay? You can partner with us through our foundation. I don't know if the account details are displayed. Okay, so we have an account number on Global's Bank. Okay, you can just screenshot this. If you can make a transfer, just reach out to me, send us a DM and all of that. So we have Instagram account, Philip Agboola Mentoring Program, since 2020. All right, so from tonight, since the foundation is made open, the Philip Agboola Mentoring Program on Instagram is going to be changed to Philip Agboola Foundation, so that all of our works, all of the things we do will be publicized on Instagram and all of that. And you can follow me on Phil Agboola on my Instagram page. Just Google my name or go to the website www.philipagboola.com. All of the things I do are on the page, okay? For the session we're unable to take, which is legal compliance in starting your businesses and all of that, it will be uploaded on my YouTube page, Philip Agboola on YouTube page. So I sincerely want to appreciate everyone for coming. Footstool, Teco Consult, TMG, Africado Consulting actually pay for this hall. Precise Media pay for the live streaming and also for the extra sound. Brand Medic did all of our designs for free. Creates did all of our online digital marketing. Rowing Automat provided a card to convey some of our volunteers and all of that. Blue Rave developed the website. TMG did the meta advert. Hilva also is out of Moses Abba. Then also Pillarcraft Cloud is from Biode IB and all of that. Thank you to all of our sponsors. I am fulfilled today. Get Started 2025 has come to an end. So see you next at Abuja Continental November for Get Started 2026. All right? Expect us more in your school, in your organization for training. So when we come knocking at your door from Teco Consult, some of the proceeds and some of the profit we get from our consulting is what we used to do all of this social enterprise and all of that, okay? So thank you everyone for coming. DJ, open the floor. Let's celebrate because Philip Agboola Foundation is live and direct. Then also please let me play the video of Footstool Estate. If you have it, play the video of Footstool Estate over and over again. So let's celebrate everyone. Thank you. God bless you. Over to the MC. Thank you.
Mr. Philip has said everything. Thank you everyone for coming. On this note, we are closing.